สวัสดีครับนักศึกษาทุกคนครับวันนี้ผมจะแนะนำวิธีการเรียนให้ประสบความสำเร็จกับสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลของเรานะครับผม 1. นักศึกษาควรทำแบบฝึกหัดให้ครบทั้ง15หน่วยนะครับ 2. นักศึกษาควรที่จะทำแบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนและหลังเรียนด้วยสุดท้ายครับนักศึกษาควรที่จะสอบให้ตรงเวลานะครับผมขอให้ทุกคนประสบความสำเร็จกับการเรียนทางไกลกับสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีนะครับผมสวัสดีครับ
Good afternoon and welcome back again to another class of lesson from the topic called sports. The last time that you studied was something to do with your hometown. You know what's a hometown? Hometown means baan ket. So today we are going to study or we are going to learn something about sports. Kila, sports, we have different kinds of sports. People play sports to do recreation.People do sports for fun. People do sports to exercise and to slim down, to remain fit and to remain slim and to remain strong. So most people do sports for different activities. There are different reasons why people do sports. Some people do sports because they want to remain firm and fit. Yeah, they want to be strong, healthy and not become fat.and want to become natural. Okay, if you go to the first part, that's a pre-test, like sab ma kon. Okay, so the first one, you got to choose the answer from the questions given to you from 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The first question to you given in your text is badminton. You know badminton, right? And when you talk about badminton,When you say badminton, you remember or we remember the name of a famous Thai badminton player. Can you guess what's her name? ชื่ออะไรที่เป็นผู้หญิงเป็นดังมากอยู่ที่เมืองไทยเป็นเล่นแบดมินตันเป็นกีฬา sports number 1 in the world. What is her name? Alright, her name is Ratchanok or we say Nong Mei.Alright, so when we talk about badminton, you think about Ratchanok or Ratchanok Intanon or you talk about her Chulen Nong Mei. She is the badminton player, the champion of badminton players. Okay, she's from Ban Thong Yor Badminton School and she's a very important badminton player of Thailand. Okay, so when you talk about badminton, what is badminton?Now they've given you A, B, C and D. So what is badminton? What is it? Is it a popular sport in the USA where athletes slam and dunk the ball into a hanging basket? No. Is that the one? No. B, athletes use a racket to hit a feathered ball. A feathered ball is called a shuttlecock. So is that one?Or C, a field sport where athletes throw a long spear, very long spear, run and throw. Is that C? Or D, athletes serve and jump and spike the ball. So what is the answer? What is badminton? Is badminton A, B, C or D? Alright, so badminton should be the answer top.For badminton is B. Athletes use a racket. Racket means ti mai, okay? And a feathered ball. A ball with feathers means konok, round and white color. Looks like this, like a cone. So it's a rubber cock and feathers here. And that is called a shuttlecock. In Thai, they say look bat. So that's the answer for badminton.So what is badminton? Badminton is a sport where you play with a net and you have got a racket and you have a ball or a shuttlecock, a kind of a ball with feathers on it, and that's called badminton. Okay, let's go to number 2. What is boxing? Is it A, athletes wear special gloves and punch each other?They wear gloves ถุงมือสีแดง or สี whatever, and they hit one another. Is that one? B, a field sports where athletes throw a heavy metal ball. It's where they have a heavy knock metal ball. They swing and throw it. Is that number 2? 3, a water sport where athletes compete by swimming fast. Is it C เป็นว่ายน้ำไหม boxing? Or D, athletes serve, jump and spike the ball. So what is boxing? Is it A, B, C or D? Well, the answer for number 2 is A, because athletes wear special gloves, ไทถุงมือ and they are soft and they are like this, very heavy gloves, and they punch one another, they hit one another. It's a game, it's called boxing. So number 1, badminton, is athletes use a racket to hit a feathered ball or shuttlecock. Boxing is athletes wear special gloves and punch each other. So that's boxing. Let's go to page number 2. And page number 2 is talking about volleyball. No volleyball, no? It's called volley. It's a volleyball. So what do we do in volleyball? So if you go to page number 2, it's volleyball. So what is volleyball? Is it A, athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow, like a bow and an arrow? You let the arrow fly and hit the target. Is that bow and arrow? B, athletes compete by riding a horse over a barrier. Athletes ride a horse and jump and run with the horse. The horse gallops and the jockey sits on the horse and the horse runs over barriers through water. Is that the one? C, athletes compete by riding bicycles. Panchakayan. C. D, athletes serve, jump and spike the ball. So athletes jump, spike the ball and hit. So what is the answer for volleyball? Is it A, is it B, is it C or is it D? Alright, so number 3, the answer for volleyball is athletes serve, like serve the ball, okay? And then jump as shown in the picture. You have a picture on your right hand side. That's volleyball. And long time, some months ago, or I'm not sure whether it was last year, the women's volleyball team of Thailand had won a game. So they were very popular during last few months ago. The women's volleyball team of Thailand were very popular in the last few months, and they had won a few games around. All right. Number 4 is a shot put. No shot put. No put is not a shot put. Normally when it's a normal word, like we use a verb, put is actually a verb. Put your pen in your bag, or put your pen in your pocket. This is called put. So this is a verb. So when we don't have the shot, ไม่มีที่ shot มี only เปลี่ยน put your pen in your bag or put your pen in your pocket อันนี้เป็นกริยาแต่ว่า when I use it as a sport เป็นกีฬา we say shot put. Okay, what do you do in shot put? Athletes wear special gloves and punch each other. No. ใส่หมวก and they punch? No, that's not correct. 2, athletes compete by shooting an arrow and a bow. Have an arrow and a bow, and you pull the string and let the arrow fly to hit the target. Then C, a field sport where athletes throw a heavy ball. So they have a heavy ball, they hold it here and then they throw it far away. That's C. And D, athletes compete by riding a horse. Okay, so what is the answer for number 4? So number 4, the answer should be C. Why? Because it's a field sport, means you nisanam, outside, and you put a ball here to your chin, and then you do an action and you throw the ball as far as possible. It's a very heavy metal ball. Then let's go to number 5. Number 5 says equestrian. Equestrian is athletes compete by riding a horse. Option B, athletes use a blunt rapier to hit an opponent, like fencing, like a big knife. You hit someone, but not hard. It's not sharp. It's blunt. It's not make home. Okay. Athletes dribble and kick the ball. Or option D, a beautiful sport where athletes plunge into water in style, like you jump into the water in style. So what is equestrian? Okay, find it out. Let's go to exercise C. No answer to 5. You got to think eng, na kid eng, okay, and tell me the answer. Number 6, archery. Archery, A-R-C-H-E-R-Y, archery. A, athletes serve, jump and spike the ball. B, athletes compete by riding a horse over a barrier. C, a water sport where athletes compete by swimming fast. And D, athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow. All right, let's go to number 7. Number 6, please ทำเอง okay? I ทำแล้ว1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 you ทำเองนะครับ okay? Number 7, javelin. A, athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow. B, a field sport where athletes throw a long spear. C, athletes compete by running and jumping over several frames. Wing แล้วก็กระโดด wing แล้วก็กระโดด อันนี้เรียกว่า and that is the C. D, a beautiful sport where athletes plunge into water in style. กระโดดน้ำ jump into the water in style, okay? ไม่ใช่กระโดดมันก็วิ่งแล้วก็กระโดดไม่ใช่ you have to jump in style. You got to have a style like moon and then jump with your head down, dive with your head down. So you got to be careful for when you say that you have to jump in style. Okay, let's go next one. Fencing. Okay? What do we do in fencing? A, athletes use a blunt rapier to hit an opponent. Blunt. They use a blunt rapier to hit one another. Not sharp, na? Though sharp and tat die. No, this is a blunt. But they wear helmets with a net in front of their face and padded clothes so that they don't get hit very badly. B, athletes compete by running and jumping over several frames. Wing และกระโดด wing และกระโดด so that's the option B. C, athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow. They have a bow and an arrow. Pull the string and let the arrow fly, like Robin Hood. Exercise number D, a pitcher throws the ball and a batter hits the ball with a bat. So in the next one you have the next option is like in fencing you have an athletes complete by shooting a pitcher throws the ball, a pitcher comes running and throws the ball and the batter hits the ball with the bat. Okay, so that's option D. Okay, next one. The next word is gymnastics. What do you do in gymnastics? A popular sport in USA, in Saharat America, in America, where athletes slam and dunk the ball into a hanging basket-like ring. Okay, so they slam and they jump and throw the ball in a basket that's hanging. Like the basket is here and you throw the ball here. So run, tall African people dribble the ball and then take and jump and throw it somewhere. Is that gymnastics? B. Athletes do several acrobatic stunts and are judged by a panel of judges. So they do stunts, run and jump and stand straight, or run and jump and then turn and then somersault and then stand straight again. And there are judges, มีกรรมการนั่งอยู่ and do ใครเป็นทำสวย and give you the grades, give you the marks. So there are girls, they run and they come and they jump and they jump and they turn and they stand straight again without touching their hands or hitting their heads on the ground. Is that gymnastics? A panel of judges. Panel of judges means กรรมการนั่งอยู่แล้วก็ดูก่อนใครเป็นทำสวย and ใครอยู่คะแนน so sometimes เป็นกรรมการมี3คน4คน and then นั่งแล้วก็ check. Okay. C. Athletes use a racket. T ไม้ okay. A racket to hit a feathered ball. Have a ball and มีขนนก and ตีกับตีไม้ okay. Is that the one? A pitcher means the man comes run with the ball and throw the ball and the batter hits the ball with the bat. Okay, is that gymnastics? All right, let's go to number 10. Number 10 is diving. No, diving is called diving. D-I-V-I-N-G is diving. Many times some Thai people say, where are you going? I'm going to the dining room. No, it's a dining room. D-I-N-I-N-G. Dining room means ห้องกินข้าว No dining room. No, it's wrong. D-I usually spelled is ออกเสียงเป็น die, like diving, dining, writing. ไม่ใช่ reading room ไม่ได้ So because normally Thai people pronounce it like E. No, it's wrong. Same way, like an elephant. Chang, elephant. Yeah, Thai people many times say elephant. No, that's not an elephant. It's an elephant, like a phonics. Elegant, law mark. Someone is very handsome. Oh, he's very elegant. No, elegant, no. Okay, so please don't make mistakes between that E sound. It's E as in these words like an elegant, an elephant, 11. Okay, so be careful when you speak English because sometimes some words are really badly pronounced. So this is diving. So what is diving now? What is it? A. Athletes wear special gloves and punch each other. So they wear gloves and hit one another. Is that diving? 2. A beautiful sport, เป็นสปอร์ตสวยมาก where athletes plunge into water in style. Plunge means dive, ดำน้ำ jump into the water in style. Not just come run and jump like that. No, they run, they stand on the diving board and they go like this and turn and make a somersault maybe 2 or 3 times before hitting the water with their heads down. That's called doing something in style, not just doing it haphazardly. No. ทำเกี่ยวมาวิ่งแล้วก็กระโดดไป No. That you jump in the คลอง when you're now it's very hot. Okay. ร้อนมากใช่ไหม It's summer. Songkran is just round the corner. Songkran กำลังจะมาแล้ว And people I've seen as I go past my university outside, I've seen many kids playing into that คลอง there near my university. I'm not sure whether the water is safe for swimming, but I saw them. They were trying to kill off the heat. 2 days ago, they were jumping into that คลอง So that's not jumping in style. That is jumping for fun. You just come run and jump into the water. That's different. But this is a sport because there are judges who will give you a score of how beautifully you jump into the water. All right. Next one. Option D. So we have option D is athletes serve and jump and spike the ball. So it's C. So that should be volleyball. You serve, throw the ball and you serve, hit it with your hand, and then you jump, and then you spike the ball, or you defend the ball. So that's volleyball. It's already done. And option D, athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow. All right, let's go to exercise 11. Now exercise 11 is hurdles. Hurdles. Hurdles, no. Hurdle. Like for example, many times Thai people make a mistake between S-T-U-D-Y. They say study. No, it's study. Or studying, lien you, or study, or student. That's different. When it comes to nakrian, tong say student. But when it comes to the verb study, it's not study. Same, yung mak, I am busy. But many times Thai people say, I am busy. No, there's no U sound there. It's like a E sound, like a sound. Busy, B sound, like a B. A busy, I am busy. Just like the word lazy. Okay? So I am busy. No, I'm not busy, not the BU. Same, lot me, we say bus, no bus. But in some parts in England do pronounce the U, like I must go home, the bus is coming late. But this is, we say, better to say the word, the bus. The bus, I missed the bus. Oh my God, the bus is gone. I missed it, it's gone. Okay, so the bus, I must. Okay, I'm busy. Please come and see me tomorrow. I can't talk to you now. I'm busy. I'm teaching on TV. I can't talk to you now. I'm busy. No busy. No. Okay? So same, sometimes you got to be careful. Like when the U, you mustn't pronounce it like the one on your exercise 11 doesn't say hurdles. No. It's hurdle, like a phonic. It's hurdles. Hurdles means yabang, something stop. You can't do something because something is blocking you. Okay? For example, now I am teaching you and someone comes and stands here. He's a hurdle. He is blocking my view of the camera. I can't see the camera, or I can't be teaching you on camera because someone is blocking me here. It's like a hurdle. Okay. So what are hurdles? What do you do in hurdles? Okay. Option A says athletes compete by shooting an arrow with a bow. Athletes compete by shooting a bow and arrow. Okay, that's a sport starting with A. เริ่มต้นเป็น A. What do you call it in English? สุดท้ายเป็น Y. Come on, hurry up. A เริ่มต้น and like Y สุดท้าย. It's like a hangman game. Okay, so what do you call a person using a bow and arrow and shooting the target? Okay. Option B. Athletes dribble and kick the ball. So what is that one? C. Athletes compete by running and jumping over several frames. So when you run, you got to be careful because you run and you got to move your leg and jump. Otherwise, if you miss your leg, you'll hit the target, you'll hit the hurdle, and you'll be disqualified. ไปไม่ได้ finish. The กรรมการ will say, get out, go out. You can't, you're gone. So you got to run and you got to time. ต้องมีตรงเวลา because your feet has to lift and jump and run again. So there's a hurdle. There are hurdles and you run and put your strong foot and jump. One jump like that quickly and then run again. That's called what? What do you call it? Then option D. Option D says it's a water sport where athletes compete by swimming fast. So it's a sport in the water. You swim very fast, like polo. You know, there's a game called water polo. Also, they play in the water. But there is a game, you know, in Holland where they play under the pool. Inside the water, under the water. They have a round disc shape. They're weird sports, you know. They have a round disc, and the disc is at the bottom of the swimming pool, and then athletes use snorkelers, and they use a stick to move that round ball under the swimming pool and hit it into the goal. So you got to watch them inside the pool like that. You got to stand up and watch the players inside the pool. They are under the water, and then maybe they come up for a fresh breath of air, and then they go back again and they use sticks. It's like hockey, or it's like ice hockey, but this is played into the water. So there are some sports, you know, which are very, very weird, like carrying your partner. Like there's a sport where you carry your wife or your girlfriend on your back and run through water or hurdles and mud and reach to your end line and see whether you win. So that's called carrying your partner. So some sports can be dangerous and can be very weird. Okay, so different countries have different kinds of sports. Okay, so we finished the pre-test now. Okay, that's the end of the pre-test. I have done อาจารย์เสร็จแล้วเป็น1 2 3 4 now you ต้องถาม5ถึง11ถ้าไม่เข้าใจ if you don't understand please can call me 0823 926 266 โทรได้เลยครับ if you ไม่เข้าใจ anything. Okay, let's go to the next. We finished the pre-test. Now let's go to vocabulary. ออกเสียงดีๆนะครับ Okay, so number 1 is boxing, and you have a Thai meaning there. Boxing. All right, number 2 is basketball. Now many times I hear Thai people say basketball. No, born is like B-O-R-N. Born means เกิดแล้ว I'm born. I was born on 8th of June. So that's my birth date. I was born on that day. But this is basketball, like an L, ball. Next one, football. Football, but many times I hear football. No, football means ขาเกิด, you know, like your leg is born. No, it's like a funny story. Foot is your leg, you know, and born is เกิด. So it's like ขาเกิด. I don't know why your ขาเกิดได้อย่างไร I don't know. So the correct word is football. It's like a lolling, football. Number 4 says tennis. Pete Sampras or any of these famous tennis players. Okay. Next one, swimming or swim. สระว่ายน้ำ swimming. The next one is karate. Not karate, no, it's not a long sound, it's a short sound, and it's called karate. Taekwondo, judo, it's the same like martial arts sports. All right, next one, volleyball. Okay, the next one is taekwondo. Okay, and next one is table tennis. Now, the first time I came to Thailand, I heard the word, teacher, would you like to come to play ping pong? And I said, what is ping pong? I don't know what is ping pong. I never heard the word ping pong. But I had heard a word like, oh, teacher, he's a ting tong. So I thought, ping pong, ting tong, what is this? So actually the word is table tennis, but Thai people say ping pong. But if you go to Europe and say, I want to learn ping pong, no, they won't know what is ping pong. So you got to say table tennis. All right, the next word is run. Now there is a difference between running and jogging. Running is a bit faster. Running เป็นเร็วกว่า you got to run very very fast. But jogging you go slow. You don't have to exert yourself, tire yourself, because you just jog. You run slowly, and you use a good pair of sneakers and you run in the park or anywhere. You know, my university is so big and so beautiful. You know, it's lovely. There are lovely trees. We have got so many facilities here. The students can actually have real fun here because you can go playing basketball. We have our own gym, which is down here, our own fully equipped gym, and you can go and exercise there. Well, if you don't like to exercise indoors, you can run. It's a very big campus. It's so beautiful. Like get up early in the morning, the temperature is not very hot, and you can run. You can slim down and look very handsome and elegant. So Bangkok Thonburi University, I think, has got lots and lots of facilities for students to come and pursue their education here. Okay, so running and jogging is not the same, it's different. It's got different stories. Now you have pictures given to you there, okay, and you got to write what is the sport he or she is playing. Okay, so look at the pictures and say, okay, what is this? Is that boxing, or is that football, or is that tennis or badminton, or what is it? What is the game? So you got to look carefully, look at the pictures and name the sport that that person is playing on TV. Okay, like you got to be careful. So look carefully and answer the question and write them down. Okay, now we are going to learn about useful sentences about sports. Like you have been given a conversation there between George, Sarah are speaking. George is a boy and Sarah is a girl. George says, Sarah, I have some tickets to the tennis game. Do you want to go? Now please remember, when you see a question mark, you know, looks on question mark, you got to answer the question, you got to speak the question in an up tone, not a down tone, a rising tone, not a declining tone. And he says, Sarah, I have some tickets to the tennis game. Do you want to go? อยากไปไหม? I have a tennis game there. Sarah, not really. I don't like tennis. Because Sarah says, ไม่ไป ฉันไม่ชอบ tennis. Okay. She says, not really. I don't like tennis. So George says, งง you know, George says, so what sports do you like? เธอชอบกีฬาอะไร? Okay, then Sarah says, I like to play volleyball, do karate and go swimming. So what does she like? She likes volleyball, smash and defend, do karate, taekwondo, judo, karate, and go swimming. That is what she likes. Okay, อีกรอบนึง please, one more time. Sarah, I have some tickets for the tennis game. Do you want to go? อยากไปไหม? Sarah says, not really, ไม่จริง. I don't like tennis. ฉันไม่ชอบ tennis. So George says, what sports do you like? ชอบ กีฬาอะไร Then Sarah says I like to play volleyball do karate go swimming อยากไป karate ดู volleyball and ไปว่ายน้ำด้วย Okay the next one the next topic is like they say now he says you got to write a conversation between two people using the sports I like using the sports you like down below there's an exercise he says you got to write okay you got to write a conversation between two people สองคนพูดอยู่สองคนพูด and บอกว่า you ชอบกีฬาอะไร and เขียนสนทนา conversation มันกันที่เป็นเมื่อกี้อยู่อ่านแล้ว George and Sarah George บอกว่า Sarah I have some tickets to the tennis game do you like to go อยากไปไหม same you เขียนa conversation write a conversation between two people means สองคนพูดอยู่ what sports do you like you say good morning and let's go to play football and B put no I don't like football and A put well if you don't like football what is your favorite sports and B put I like badminton แค่นี้เองต้องเขียน conversation สนทนาแบบนี้ between two people ชอบเล่นอะไร what is your favorite sport กีฬาชอบอะไร and then you บอก my favorite sport is and what about you and my favorite sport is okay let's turn now in the next exercise you have verbs we call them hot verbs okay now we use the word do play and go means like pie go play and do now when do we use do is used for a recreational or a non-team sport that doesn't use a ball I heard you do karate I heard you do yoga นั่งสมาธิ yoga so according to the word do it's a กิจกรรมที่ทำเวลาว่าง it's a ไม่มี team and ไม่ได้ใช้ ball like do karate do judo do exercise do yoga อันนี้ไม่มี ball คนเดียว example I heard that you do karate ฉันได้ยินเธอทำ karate นะ so karate is a non-team activity means คนเดียวกับคนเดียวสู้กัน okay let's go to the next page and the next page says when do we use go is used in activities that end in ing go swimming go fishing ต้องมี gerund ต้องมี ing ต้องมีกริยาช่อง ing go running go fishing go skiing go roller skating go rollerblading go ice skating go skiing so whenever the ing we use go อีกรอบนึงครับ when do we use do we use do when it's a non-team spirit mean ไม่ใช่ทีมไม่มี2คน3คนมีแต่คนเดียว and you do it as a เวลาว่าง recreational sport and ไม่ได้ใช้ ball go ใช้กับ ing go fishing go skiing go swimming go eating go running go playing go singing ต้อง go ต้องมี ing okay now you have an activity given there complete these sentences using play do and go จำได้ไหมต้องใช้ play do and go Number 1 young people often what do they do go do or play Okay, next one. We plan to camping in the national park during holidays. Okay, we plan to go เขาใหญ่ camping. Okay, now you please do that exercise 1 ถึง 10 10 you have exercise เติม play go and do เติมครับ you have to fill it up okay now on the first page หน้าหนึ่ง you ทำไปแล้วเป็น pre-test now บทที่5หมดแล้ว we finish unit 5 and now you have a post test post test means you got to choose อันไหนถูกต้อง A B C I then jogging twice a week เป็น go play or do อันไหนถูกต้อง go play or do จำก่อนนะมีกริยามี ing ต้องใช้อะไร alright so the post test you have 1 ถึง 10 okay like for example number 1 I อะไร go jogging play jogging do jogging twice a week means 1 สัปดาห์ 2 ครั้ง so อันไหนถูก go ไปเล่น or do so number 1 is I go jogging twice a week ฉันไป jogging ข้อ 2 number 2 what is number 2 I อะไร play do or go what is เล่น football เล่น soccer so what would you say I play soccer yes you เล่น and number 3 we fishing once a year fishing means ตกปลา so what do you do we อะไรเป็น go play or do we go fishing you know fishing is a nice activity you know but it's very sad to kill a fish all right so you have number there to number 10 all right so my dear students and my dear viewers that was unit 5 บทที่ 5 and sports yeah so people do different kinds of sports you know youไปเล่น sport like many people like football some people like kickboxing some people like kick volleyball so there are many kinds of games that you can do and games and sports do help you a lot it's not good to come home and sit down on your mobile phone or on your computers and play a game that's not relaxing that's going to make trouble not now but in the future your bones are going to be weak you're going to put on weight and fat and อ้วน when you sit down on the computer and play games whole day that's not good you should be out and about playing running exercising it's good for you you remain firm fit healthy and strong so those mobile phones and those games on the mobile phone are not going to help you in any way sports is a good activity and you should practice it as often as possible เข้าใจไหมครับห้ามเล่นมือถือบ่อยๆเล่นได้แต่ว่าไม่เยอะต้องออกไปต้องเล่นที่เป็นสนามเล่นวิ่งฟุตบอลบาสเกตบอลเอาวิ่งเฉยๆก็ได้ปั่นจักรยานก็ได้เดินเล่นก็ได้ it's ออกกำลังกายแข็งแรงมีสุขภาพดีนะครับ alright so this is Ajahn Brian and I would like to say goodbye to you and see you again my next lesson number 6 and see you again next time if you need any help please call me ถ้ามีอะไรช่วย please call me on my mobile number is 0823-926-266 again 0823-926-266 I am Achan Brian from Bangkok Thonburi University for a lesson on sports. So see you again on my next class and the next topic Botihok next week. See you again on next Tuesday the same time. Have a nice day and good luck. Goodbye. See you.
เมื่อคุณมีเป้าหมายที่จะเรียนสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีพร้อมที่จะทำให้คุณเรียนและทำงานไปด้วยได้ทั้งงานและความรู้ไม่ต้องห่วงเรื่องเวลาเรียนไม่กระทบงานประจำเรียนได้ทุกสถานที่เรียนได้ทุกเวลาเข้าดูเทปการสอนฟังการบรรยายทำแบบฝึกหัดรับผลคะแนนเพียงเท่านี้คุณก็พร้อมก้าวไปสู่ความสำเร็จให้เราสร้างความภาคภูมิใจให้กับคุณสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีเปิดรับสมัครแล้ววันนี้02 800 6800 5